What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Movie Files. Joining me as always, his little brother Jace. Bro Shot, how are you on January 14th, 2026?
Doing well, besides the dogs barking outside my apartment. Doing well. I know you're doing well. It's a much more smiling week. As you said, we would see you smiling if your team won. So it's a good week. Hope everybody's week is starting off just as well. 3 days down, 2 to go. Woo, woo.
Yes, indeed. I'm ecstatic. I have been gorging Niner podcasts and Niner videos since Sunday, and it's been pretty awesome. So hopefully Saturday I will continue doing the same thing. And
Me too.
Very much looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So
we got the doubleheader Saturday.
What did you say?
You said we got the doubleheader Saturday. I think we got the early game, or you got the late game. It'll be fine.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So both of our teams will be out there.
Yeah.
So let's see where I want to go here with this. There, I'll do this. So before I go into that, let's say what's up to everybody here in the chat already. Hey guys, howdy partner.
Howdy.
All right, so let's check that watch. It's Lyles movie time. It's Lyles movie files time. Yeah, it is. Blake Tarpley's here. Jeff, Jace, hopefully Chief. What's up, all?
What's going on?
We never really know Blake. He's just like, I think that's the first time we said his name. So maybe we need 2 more times.
I think it's definitely 2 more times.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
we have to say his name. We can't just allude to it. So.
Maybe we'll see Chief soon. All right. The Golden Globes were Sunday. I watched, let's see, 90 seconds of it. I happened to come on right when Sinners was up for a best picture drama and did not win. And I was like, where's this remote? Oh, there it is. Boop. Go bye-bye. So, but I thought it would be interesting to really quickly go over the Golden Globe winners just so I could get your take on them for all of these movies and TV shows that you watch.
Oh, yeah, that's always a good one.
All right, so best motion picture drama. The nominees: Frankenstein, It Was Just an Accident, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and the winner, Hamnet.
I saw 2 of those movies, and neither of them were Hamnet.
No. Best motion picture, musical, or comedy. This is the weirdest category to me. It's like, how do you lump those 2?
No, before we go on this one, this is one that when The Martian won this, it was like, come on, guys, The Martian was not a comedy.
Oh, yeah.
That was so shoehorning. We want this one to get an award, but we wanted to say on the box cover, Golden Globe winner, but it's not going to say what it won because it's like, this is not comedy. Like, totally expectations messing up. So,
why are you caring about those kind of details? All right, so musical or comedy? Blue Moon, Begonia, Marty Supreme, No Other Choice, Noel Vague, excuse me, and the winner, One Battle After Another.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, no. Okay, Jeff. What is this category again?
Musical or comedy.
Okay, so you watch One Battle After Another.
I did.
Would you say it is anywhere near resembling a comedy?
I would say that I did laugh at that one. And there are enough screwball elements in Marty Supreme that I guess it could be thrown into this. But what I really think this shows is there is a complete lack of awareness of comedies. And we haven't had a lot of really good straight up comedies in years that have made it to theaters. Netflix, Amazon, they have a bunch, but comedies aren't going to theaters anymore. So they have to just randomly, oh, look, there were 4 scenes where you could laugh. Let's put this in this category. So I think going forward, hopefully we'll see more of those comedies make their way to theaters, because I feel like that's the genre that No, you don't necessarily have to go to the theater to watch it, but man, I remember us howling in the theater watching The Hangover 2. And I think when you're with the crowd and everybody's laughing, that's a fun experience that you don't get from watching it,
Yeah,
home.
I remember. I mean, just when you're there's certain jokes, and I can't remember which movie, but a lot of times when you hear other people laugh, you'll chuckle a little more, and it's a cycle amplifies that you will remember that experience. Oh man, I had a great time at the theater laughing at this one. I mean, I don't know if Joyride was nominated that year. It was up, but if I mean that's kind of like this is a straight up comedy. It's raunchy, but it is a comedy. It should be. I'm sure there were some comedies released in theaters that should have been nominated versus those two movies that you mentioned. One that I saw, but I laughed at it, but it was not a comedy.
Viva la Revolution! Yes, Bob.
I mean, when you said, because I remember watching them, I'm like, oh man, are they making Benicio del Toro a joke, man? It's like, no, man, he's just Zen. He's just cool. And it was so like, oh, that's what you're going with. I mean, the trailer made it look like hey, he's a little out there, but it's like, but okay, let's go with the next one.
Hold on, let me make sure I forgot to keep up with the chat. What up, Jamlin Parks? My people, my people. What up, though?
What's going on?
Blake, my favorite Martian, that comedy? No, just The Martian. The Matt Damon one.
Matt Damon movie where he's stranded on Mars by himself, and they are working tirelessly in a dramatic fashion to bring him back, which makes none of it. I mean, the idea of it a comedy. I mean, I think it was Judd Apatow was like, I lost to The Martian. That's why I haven't come back to these awards in 10 years because I was actually putting out comedies, and that was not a comedy.
It was not. Jalen says no one battle had funny moments, but it is not a comedy. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, he says funny moment. He doesn't say plural. Funny moment. The lack of S is not an omission, Joe. It is an S moment. No, I mean no.
Oh, the Iron Man joke Damon makes in The Martian. Yeah. that one was wild. Like I could actually see how they could fool themselves into thinking one battle after another had some comedic points. I could see that, but yeah, it's just...
okay. But I don't know when the voting criteria for this movie stops. But wouldn't it make more sense for Wicked to win this award?
I mean, it should have
too. I don't know which one's eligible, but that is definitely a musical.
It's in the mix here. I'll get to it soon. All right.
Okay. All right.
There's several awards to go to. I don't want you getting so caught up on comedy here. All right. This one I can agree with. Best Motion Picture, Animated. Arco, Demon Slayer, Elio, Little Amelia, or the character of Rain. Zootopia 2, and the winner.
Did you freeze?
I hope not.
You did. So I was like, I hope I'm hoping it was K-pop with the easy win, but it could have.
It was K-pop.
Hey, okay, and Zootopia could have won that. It was a big box office movie. It could have won that, and I would have. Hey, I saw one. I didn't see the other, but one's a phenomenon.
That one needed to win. Sinners was more of a musical than some of those were comedies. I agree with you.
That you could have
put it in that other category. It should have been in there, and would not have had any argument on that one. Anyway, all right. So, speaking of Sinners, cinematic and box office achievement. Avatar, Fire and Ash. See, there you go. I mean, I got.
You call it like it is. Participation award.
It's not a participation award. It's the cinematic and box office achievement, aka the movies that people paid money to see in theaters. All right, Avatar, Fire and Ash, F1, K-pop Demon Hunters, Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, Weapons, Wicked for Good, Zootopia 2, and the winner, Sinners.
Okay. Why? Okay, because they said it had to be critically acclaimed and has box office appeal.
Note the lack of Hamnet, one battle after another, sentimental value, all the movies that are probably going to win a lot of Oscars and all those other awards. But those are the ones that people pay to see in theaters.
Okay. Well, let's say this. If we would like to keep this as an award going forward, I have no problem with that.
There you go.
I mean, so yeah. But it's I guess Fire and Ash didn't get the critical review of
What do you mean?
Sinners. I mean, well, I mean Sinners was a 90%, I mean, fresh most critics, so okay. All right.
Okay. So
what I'm saying is what's that daggone movie? Avatar made more money than Sinners, correct? Just off your head, don't bother looking at the numbers.
I would assume it has made more money at this
Okay.
point. Hold on. All right. Let's get Chief in. What up, Chief?
What's going on?
How you doing?
Man,
Jason's losing his mind over these Golden Globe awards so far.
Okay.
Are you in the back of a Foot Locker?
Come on, man. You know where I am.
Wait.
I like to switch up.
Man, y'all don't have no idea what has happened over the last 4 days. So I'll catch y'all up. Yeah.
So I think now I've got it lined up properly. The Minecraft movie was the #1 domestic film for 2025, followed by Lilo and Stitch, then Superman, Jurassic World Rebirth, Zootopia 2, Wicked for Good, Sinners was #7, Fantastic Four First Steps was 8, How to Train Your Dragon was #9, Avatar Fire and Ash just knocked Captain America Brave New World out of the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
So now that is just domestic. So let me see if I can get it to do this. Niza 2, Zootopia 2, Avatar Fire and Ash, Lilo and Stitch, Minecraft movie were the top 5 worldwide. So Avatar wasn't even the top 1 when you factor in the international market.
Yeah. Like Nizam was the movie I was talking about last week that
yes.
supposedly made $2.5 billion.
Yeah. So but Jalen, so for this one, the category is cinematic and box office achievement. So based on that criteria, Sinners was the highest grossing domestic one. If you want, I mean, basically, I think this was all the ones that people paid money to go see in theaters. And that's the easiest way to look at it. Now, this is where the Oscars needs to come up with something like this so they can't continue to go, oh, but it's not an Oscar-worthy movie. But
I mean, again, it makes sense that again, you're going to use it in the title scroll, so say it's an Oscar winner.
Yes. All hail the chief of Foot Locker.
It's a fake screen.
No. What up, Brian Daly?
What
up, King Collector? All right, so let's see here. Best performance by a female actor in a motion picture.
Okay.
I'm so confused. Actor, actress, female actor. Do we need to say male actress? I'm confused. Anyway, let's keep going.
Yeah. There's a whole lot of PC on that. Just
a whole lot. Eva Victor for Sorry Baby. Tessa Thompson, Hedda. Julia Roberts, After the Hunt. Gosh, no. That movie.
Hey, Jeff. Don Cheadle for Captain America and Winter Soldier. Falcon and Winter Soldier. Best supporting actor.
The Falcon. Well, he had a good scene in it, at the very least. After the Hunt is a terrible movie and not good. Renata Renzavi for sentimental value. Jennifer Lawrence for Die My Love in the Winter. Jesse Buckley for Hamnet. There you go. Here you go. This is one that I think Chief is going to be so excited about. Joel Edgerton This is the best performance by a male actor in a motion picture drama category. Joel Edgerton, Strange, Train Dreams, Oscar Isaac, Frankenstein, Dwayne The Rock Johnson for The Smash Machine, Michael B. Jordan, Sinners, Jeremy Allen White for Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere, and the winner, Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent.
What?
See, I just feel like you just aren't watching these movies. What's up, Lawson Wallace?
Wait a minute, huh? I was like, okay, you're at least gonna go Timothy Chalamet for his movie with Leonardo.
It's gonna be in the comedy category, remember? Because Marty Supreme is a comedy. So too is Leo for One Battle After Another. The winner of all these categories is Sinners. Let's go.
I mean, I think as Nikki Glaser basically said, like, yo, Michael B. Jordan played two characters. Like, are we really trying to? Did anyone put in more work than this dude in their movie? No, like, okay. Or did anyone ever see any of these other movies?
I bet you did. All right, here's some more.
Sure.
On the last few. Best performance by a female actor in a motion picture, musical or comedy. Cynthia Erivo, Wicked for Good. Kate Hudson, Song Sung Blue. Quick question. I'm sure if you've watched a football game in the last few weeks, you've seen commercials for this movie with her and Hugh Jackman.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes.
Chief?
I don't even know who you're talking about.
All right. So do you want to see this movie based on the bad hair and makeup?
Okay. Jeff, I saw the weeks and months before Christmas Day. This was a trailer was released in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Said it was coming out Christmas Day. How many critics had time to watch this movie before it actually came out to vote on it?
I don't know if anybody cares about this movie. That's why I was curious if you thought about it.
I mean, Hugh Jackman, they looked like they were having a grand old time. It's not my genre. So, but I still don't know how they could have watched it. Like,
Michael B. played 3 characters.
oh,
True. I need to see nominations for Anya Taylor-Joy, Don Cheadle, and Steamboat Willie for Yayo Days. Steamboat Willie. What up, Rick Cage? How you doing? All right. Let's see. Where are we now? The winner for that one, Roseburn. If I had legs, I'd kick you. And let's see here. Is there anything else of interest? You've watched this now, so you can say some more about it. Best performance by a female actor in a supporting role: Emily Blunt, The Smash Machine, Ellie Fannin, Sentimental Value, Ariana Grande, Wicked for Good, Inga, I'm going to destroy her name, from Sentimental Value, Amy Madigan from Weapons, and the winner, Tiana Taylor, One Battle After Another.
All right, man.
Did you see that one yet, Chief?
No, man.
So why did you
I'll
say
tell you,
that?
man, the most annoying Files Day for me is these days here when we do these go over these movies nobody's seen, nobody's cared to see. The nominations for movies that nobody's watched and the movies that everybody's enjoyed never gets nominated. I didn't see any Tiana Taylor, nothing. I don't want to see no Tiana Taylor, nothing. I don't want to see any of these movies you named. I don't even know who the people you are named. My enthusiasm for movies has gone down, so it's almost like low tide, or the way the tide washes out when a tsunami's coming in. That's how much that's just, it's like that of what I care to see these movies, these artsy fartsy movies, these dumb movies, these I don't have any desire to see them. And then there'll be a bunch of people, I don't know who they are, and then the movies are trash usually, and it's just a bunch of people once again sitting somewhere, closing their eyes, pointing to a sheet of paper and saying, yeah, this movie here. I mean, nobody's talked about these movies. We haven't even been like, oh, have you seen this movie yet? Was it? Nobody said that. We don't. The chat group. We chat every day. You guys chat until like 2 o'clock in the morning sometimes, and not one time when I wake up 45 minutes later, am I like, oh, what movie is that they're talking about? Because we don't talk about the movies. You know why we don't talk about movies? Because they're garbage. They've been garbage, all of them. I hate this time of year. I hate Oscar. I hate Global. I hate BT Wars. I hate it all, bro. All of it. I hate it so much. And I sit here for an hour listening to read down, and I have no idea who these people are. They don't want to. The movies that people love, they're not going to nominate. The, you know, special effects in a drama. 12 Angry Men. You're like, what special effects was in 12 Angry Men? We don't know, but someone saw it and saw special effects. I don't know. I don't want it. I hate this season. I hate award season. It is the literal. It just doesn't make any sense. So you guys go on and chirp about Tiana Taylor because all of a sudden now she's some actress that should be getting awards. Nothing that I saw Tiana Taylor do, I've been like, yeah, she's hit it out the park. So I don't want it. I don't want it, man. Listen, you guys enjoy it though. I hope she gets every nomination for every award this year. I hope they give her the Oscar.
Okay, Chief, I'm gonna make your life slightly easy because you saw Weapons, right?
I did see Weapons, which
okay.
was decent.
Okay. All right, because again, I'm only the movies that you can watch from home. Weapons, Once Upon a Time. What is
Weapons win though?
Huh?
The Weapons win.
That's what I'm saying. It's. I think the actress from that shouldn't have been in the supporting role. She was the main actress in that movie.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So
I don't see how that
Taylor in Weapons. No,
she's in the other movie that is on HBO Max, whatever the hell they want to call it today.
Did you watch it?
Watch it.
We talked about it in the chat thread.
Yeah,
it was in
our we do like we talked about Weapons. We talked about
we talked about Weapons. I was there for the Weapons. I'm saying, did you watch this Tiana Taylor movie?
Yeah.
And did you think Tiana Taylor deserved an award?
No, you didn't ask us that question until right
now.
No,
that's what I'm asking. I'm here asking it now.
I said what I talked about it the first time. She is not the best actress in the movie. And if I were to rank them, she would be the last of the prominent stars in the movie. What are you doing?
And I didn't even see the movie to know that would be true.
But you've seen her act. So, I mean, it's not like, whoa.
I don't remember Tiana Taylor. What did I see her in? What has she been in? I seen Shumpert, her ex.
She was in a reality show.
What is she? But I'm saying, what has she been in that we've seen?
Jeff didn't know that part, actually.
What has she been in that we've seen?
She was in that Lame. Jace is not gonna agree, which is why you should go there and smack him tomorrow, because I know you don't go to his spot.
Last week he said we come smack me.
Straw. Straw. The Tyler Perry joint. That was awful. And Jace is like, no, it's great. She was in that. She in her bag.
Oh, you called the Tyler movie great? Tyler Perry movie?
I called the movie good. I will not call it great. I said it was much better than the dribble we had seen. I say it is good. So I will not say that I think it was great. I did say it was good.
So and you found her acting sufficient?
Did I say that?
Wait.
I'm asking.
I know. I said she was no. I said she was better in Straw than she was in the Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
But she was garbage apparently in this movie, according to my man here.
I didn't say she was garbage. What I said was she. Did you see the Denzel Washington movie Highest to Lowest?
No.
All right. Nobody.
So in that movie, ASAP Rocky is playing an aspiring rapper. I'm like, and he was, in different award categories and stuff that I vote on. He was up for Best Supporting Actor. And I'm like, he wasn't acting. He's a rapper. That's not him stretching. It's like Dwayne Johnson in the Smash Machine. Hey, we want you to play a guy who beats up on other people. You think you can manage that? Sure. That's a stretch, but I can manage it. So him being a rapper in a Denzel movie is like, oh, okay. Tiana Taylor acts. And I don't know if it's a thing of like, oh man, I really believed her in that role. I just felt like that's who she could potentially be. And maybe she's not at all like that, But from seeing her in other stuff, I'm like, yeah, I don't know how much she's acting in this role. So, hey, Jamelin, send along some categories for us. We can do that next week or whatever. I like that idea.
Yeah.
But I would not have said Regina Hall is the best supporting actress in One Battle After Another because she's doing something different than her norm. And I believed her character because I've seen her do other stuff.
She's an actress.
Yeah, she had to do.
Well, that's why
she had to do a couple different jobs in this movie, and that's what would have, to me, put her more in that category.
She's an actress. I just Tiana Taylor. She's a dancer, right? A singer.
She's
reality.
What do they call it? Multi-hyphenate. That's what they say.
Oh man, all right, man. I don't. Okay. We're in a different era, man. I don't like this era, man. I really don't. I hate that we're here, man. And you can just
this era be
this era where it doesn't matter anymore. Like, if you're good at something, if you like I feel like we're in the era of participation trophies. And when I came up, man, if you came in fourth, you didn't get nothing. Right? You got invited to the award show because you was in there, but fourth didn't leave with a trophy. It was first, second, or third. And I feel like people now say, okay, I'm a singer, so now I'm an actress. All right, or actor.
Blame Ice-T and Ice Cube for that, Chief.
But
and LL Cool J and Queen Latifah.
Let me tell you something. Ice-T and Cube perfected over time, right? So, and the movies they were in when we first started watching them weren't movies where acting was needed in a sense, right? Because they were in Trespass, they were in New Jack. I mean, these were like
Ice-T was good in New Jack, right?
No,
he was.
No, he was
not. Okay.
I mean, like it was just business, right? No, that's he wasn't good.
Hey, on Ice-T's performance in New Jack City.
It was.
Want to give an Oscars to anybody in New Jack City?
I'm going to shoot you so bad right now.
Hey, somebody wrote that.
Girl, that was my mother. Come on, man. Stop. Let's stop. Let's not. Come on, man. Stop. Don't do me. Don't do. You know what I mean? Do you? Don't do me. Because that's not. Nah. Ice Cube was garbage. I mean, Ice-T was garbage. So let's. But as time went on, I'm sure he got active coaching. Like when you watch him as Finn, he plays a good Finn. I think that's his name in SUV. Isn't his name Finn?
Yeah, I don't watch that. No.
Well, he's decent as Finn, man.
Okay.
Like I said, Cube got better. Like I said,
exactly. I mean, New Jack City was about 90s. Hey, let's usher in this new generation of actors who used to rap, and I thought he was fine for the role. It wasn't like he was being the judge in New Jack City.
But I'm saying he didn't need to be good, bro. That's what I'm saying. It was a movie we didn't need to be good. It wasn't a drama. I think dramas.
It was a comedy.
Nothing. I think dramas are movies that you need to act in. I think shoot 'em ups, action flicks, you can get away with not being a great actor or actress. True. This is when someone transfers from a role, they come over into an action film or something like that.
Well, that's what Tiana Taylor's doing now with her acting.
So the movie we're talking about is an action film and not a drama.
Well, it depends on if you're voting for the Golden Globes because they have it nominated as a comedy.
It is not a comedy,
which it is not.
Yeah, One Battle After Another is no comedy.
Okay.
Now, Jace, would you tell Chief or would you recommend Chief check it out?
Okay, so I think the first 30 minutes are not great. It gets better. It is a good movie. That first 30 minutes is the weakest part of the movie. That is where Tiana Taylor is.
Okay.
I'm just like there. It's just that is her part in this. What the hell are y'all going for here?
She's fine as the
No.
character she's playing. It's just her character does not.
It's
It doesn't seem like it really allows her to act so much as it is just be this
bullshit.
presence in the film, and it feels like anyone could have done that. I mean, if she gets the Oscar, cool, because yay. But I don't feel like hers is the best supporting performance I've seen, and that's it. But I didn't feel like she was terrible. I just felt like she was not having to do all that much acting. All right, let's see here. Eddie Murphy did it right. Perfect casting for his old movies. Yeah, I mean, I thought Martin did fine in his early movies too. Well, that was Movie File Cinematic Awards. And Chief is going to wear a tuxedo for it, Rick Gage. So that's going to be really amazing.
We'll drink champagne, be snobby.
Right. It's not what I would have gone with. So, best original score, motion picture, Ludwig Göransson. He won for Sinners. Best original song. This is a little bit more intriguing here. All right. So Dream is One from Avatar, Fire and Ash by Andrew Wyatt, Mark Ronson, Simon Franglet, and Miley Cyrus. No Place Like Home, Wicked for Good, I Lied to You, Sinners, The Girl in the Bubble, Wicked for Good, Train Dreams, and the winner, let's see.
Golden.
This one, yes.
Golden.
Not upset with
this one.
Not upset with that.
No.
Let's see. Is there anything else? I think we covered all the important ones. So it seems like, hold on. Let's see here. Jameless says, one battle after another. It's a drama with some action. It's good, Chief. It is long. It is best watched when you're wide awake and ready to give it your attention. Plus, need about 3 hours of spare time. This is 2 hours and 45 minutes.
It's 2:40.
3 hours of spare time. Who has it?
It's if they're not going to give Sinners all the awards, this is the best participation runner-up movie choice from what they would go with. So if they're not going to give it Sinners, I'd rather it go to One Battle After Another.
Do you think it's going to go to One Battle After Another or Marty Supreme?
I really, with every fiber in my being, hope it does not go to Marty Supreme. Marty Supreme is a technically put together, proficient, well acted movie, but it's about a trash character who gets a last second redemption arc after being a whirlwind of destruction to everyone around him because he cares about his dream of being a world famous ping pong player. And I'm absolutely loving watching all these videos that you've been sending to me about a certain magazine that continues to hype this up like it's the greatest movie of 2025, which it is not. Like I said, it's a well put together movie, but I'll never need to watch it again in life. It is hard to watch Luda act. See, I don't necessarily feel like Ludacris is acting in the Fast and Furious movies, but he has a certain charisma to him, which I think is just fine. I feel like he's evolved into an actor from Too Fast, Too Furious. Like if you watch that and then you watch the last one, it's like, what happened to this Steve?
Did anyone watch the movie where it's him and Queen Latifah and I guess they're trying to get away from some bad guys or something? It was on Netflix.
That feels like a movie I wouldn't have watched.
Okay.
That I would not have pressed play on.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let's answer Snake Eyes' question first. Jeff, what do you think about 50 Cent in Street Fighter? I mean, I feel like what they're doing with Street Fighter is, they're going down guns blazing. So this movie is not going to be nominated for Golden Globes, maybe even the MTV Awards. They're just trying to do a Street Fighter movie. And there's enough fans of Street Fighter that if they just do some justice to Street Fighter, I think the core audience is going to love it. And I really feel like that's where so many of these properties go awry. They try to appeal to the greater world outside of the fan base, where it's like, if we can connect to these people that have never played Street Fighter, we're going to have a hit. It's like, why bother? Just focus on the millions and millions that have played and enjoyed Street Fighter. If they played it back in the early 90s, if they're playing it now in competitive tournaments, if you get those fans to like your movie, it'll do well. It'll make money. They'll buy it. They'll talk about it. Maybe people who are curious about it will watch it because the people who are actually invested in it like it. I feel like if you just get your core audience happy, and I think the greatest example of that were the first phase or the infinity phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because the fans were the ones telling people who had no idea who Iron Man, Cap, Thor, or the Guardians of the Galaxy, you've got to see these movies. They're great. They're awesome. And you could see from the start, like with Iron Man and Avengers, and then how they went up to Infinity War and Endgame, the audience was growing. It was not that the comic book audience was expanding. It was becoming this popular thing. So more people got invested in it. And I think any franchise or would-be franchise, that's what they've got to do. They've got to go, what's the core audience? Let's make them happy. I mean, with Fallout, you're seeing that now, and it's got a bunch of people watching it, and it's getting a lot of awards because they're not worried about, let's try to get somebody who's never played a video game or heard about Fallout to love this show. It's like, let's just make the people who care about it happy. And then they'll do all of our hard work and save us a bunch of money on marketing because they'll tell everyone go see it. And I think 50 looks fine as Balrog. I mean, the dude has a weird haircut and he boxes. He doesn't need to be Idris Elba. He doesn't need to come putting his Oscar on the mantle before he puts on some boxing gloves to fight somebody who's going to shoot a fireball at him. I think he's fine. What do y'all think?
I'm gonna go with the piece you mentioned about the tournaments. If you look at, I don't know, any of you guys watch Evo, Street Fighter 2, Alpha 3 still has people going to tournaments 10,000, 20,000 deep watching those tournaments. And I'm sure I haven't checked out what Street Fighter 6 is doing, but if you check out their videos on YouTube, they're racking up a whole rack of views. There's an audience. And the best way is, hey, these people have been stuck around for this franchise for 30 plus years. They'll hear. I mean, this is why G.I. Joe should have easily worked. Just put them in there. This got TV. If we look at just the economics, like, okay, this thing had TV show revenue, figure revenue, and actually had a cinematic movie, a box office release revenue. All we have to do is cop shitties, and they have kids. This brings us more money. I mean, Street Fighter is it's PG-13. It's going to have people. You're going to have wrestling fans that like Cody Rhodes. Like, I don't know how big Cody Rhodes is going to be in the movie, but Cody Rhodes is going to bring some people to the box office.
And Roman Reigns.
If you almost were worried, if they said it was a WWE production, whatever the heck that little movie arm was, then you'd be worried. But this is not. So it's somebody not trying to get those two dudes over. It's y'all are part of the story, but we think you cast well. But we also think we can make money off this.
I was curious because I definitely did not keep up with the box office for these films, but looked it up. 2009 G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra, one of the worst movies of a property that could have possibly ever been done. It's like, how do we fumble the easiest franchise ever? The budget for that movie was $175,000. It opened to, what did you say?
$175,000?
Yes.
Wow.
The domestic opening was 55,000. Wait, I said that wrong. 54 million. Yes, 54 million. And domestically is $150 million. And worldwide, it grossed 302 million. Yeah. So I was a little off on that budget. How did you say?
It's a stupid amount of profit.
Yeah. And that was a terrible movie. The second one, Retaliation, came out in 2013. So it fits within Chiefs. Hey, we got to put this movie out within a certain amount of time. That had a $130 million budget. It opened to 41 million, a little bit less. And it ended with a worldwide total of 376 million. Even those movies, which I mean, I think Retaliation's a much better G.I. Joe movie than the first one. Mm-hmm. Those movies didn't even stick to anything with G.I. Joe, basically. And they make money. If they had just done G.I. Joe, they'd been fine.
Mm-hmm.
Chief, what do you think about this Street Fighter one? Have you seen anything? Are you excited about it?
I didn't really see anything. I caught a glimpse, so I know 50 was in it as Balrog.
50? Hey, where are your headphones? While I go through the rest of these chats, check out the trailer real quick.
Oh.
King Collector says movies like Street Fighter could be good, but casting has to be really good. Why? It's a movie about a video game fighting tournament. I feel like if you do the action and your cast isn't terrible, like I think that's the thing. Your bar just has to be, they can't be terrible. But if they're okay enough and if they're committed to the characters, I think for a video game, you can get away with it. So like we didn't need any high profile actors with a Resident Evil movie. We didn't get them. But you know, it's fine. They're killing and blasting away at zombies. And Albert Wesker. That's really all you need for a good Resident Evil movie. And some guys mentioned Sonic, but I mean the Sonic movies, Jim Carrey was just fine. And you know, I mean, he's a little bit higher profile actor than some of these others, but he was good. The Street Fighter movie looks like they're taking a chance with that cast, like the G.I. Joe movie.
Okay, because when I remember when they were showing everybody, I was very okay. I see who, like the guy who's playing Ryu. Oh yeah, that looks like a good dude for Ryu. Ken,
Ryu.
I don't Ryu. Okay, Chun-Li. Okay, that's good. Cammy, good. Julie, good. Vega, good. I mean, 50 Cent looks like a real life Balrog. He's not. I mean, he's got the haircut, but he's in shape. He's thick. Bison's the only one I'm kind of interested in see how they do that. But if you put his presence, I mean, all he's got to do is have some cool lines. He could probably pull that off. Yeah, I think as long as they show the characters, give them some of their good moves, and they don't try and pull a Tekken. I don't know if anybody saw that Tekken movie. They tried to. It's one of those. Don't try and do too much, but you can. I mean, like, because Tekken has a story.
It has a story.
Heihachi, the literal dude who's running this tournament, is corrupt. He's corrupt. He's running a shady tournament, runs this thing. They tried to do something with Jin Kazama, trying to make him. It was like, you know, it's supposed to be. What's his father's name?
Kazuya.
Oh man, gosh, that screwball Epco was my favorite. But it's all right. Have him go against those guys. Don't make it overly complicated. It's a tournament, shady guys, and have our hero win at the end of the day. That's what you need. Shadow Lu there is enough stuff you can crib off. And I'm saying big take from Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. Just don't do too much. It's just fighting tournament. But here's the actual shadiness behind it. It's Shadow Lu who's trying to do other things.
All right. So Ryan Daly says Retaliation costs way more than the stated budget. That one got delayed half a year for reshoots. Remember, everyone hated Channing Tatum. It's funny because I feel like most of the cast, they were like, why? And I don't know why it's so hard to cast blonde dudes to play blondes or Channing. Dye your hair blonde. Dukes are blonde.
I mean, he hated himself. He wanted to get killed off. I think he hated it in the movie. He wanted to literally be killed. That's why they had it in the extended edition. He's in there for like 5 seconds and they axed him out. I don't know if they did it in the original one, or if he's on stage at all, but
Right.
Okay.
But while they were filming it, he got really popular because of Magic Mike or something. So they added extra scenes with Tatum in Retaliation.
Yeah.
Retaliation. Chief, have you watched it now?
That's my man. You will not be allowed to.
All right, so what do you think?
I thought the trailer looked like trash. It looks like I don't know. It looks campy. It looks like they're I don't know. It reminds me of Kung Fu Hustle, but not as good. Like the way that you know what I mean. Like Kung Fu Hustle, I enjoyed, but it kind of gives me that. But I knew Kung Fu Hustle going in what it was. This joint looks like it's gonna be trying to be serious, but being a Kung Fu Hustle. You know what I mean?
That trailer made it look like it was gonna be serious.
Well, what I'm saying is like they look like they're gonna try to add a serious note to it. Like they're gonna do a tournament, they're gonna be in the ring, they're gonna be fighting, they're gonna be a serious note to it. Kung Fu Hustle was the same, but it was pure comedy. But this joint, I didn't like none of the trailer looked funny. So I can't say
how do you do a Street Fighter movie without a tournament?
I don't know. I don't know how you do a Street Fighter movie as a comedy.
I mean, you can make it funny, but I mean, there's the issue of it actually being funny. Maybe this will be nominated for a Golden Globe for Best Comedy next year. I think they're trying to like, hey, we're not taking it too serious. I mean, look at Guile's hair, like that's not serious. I don't know.
Well, I mean, like I said, man, you know, it just we'll see.
Famous last words. Let's see here. King Collector wanted to know, did the Snake Eyes movie do any better? Ha 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 ha. I thought my jokes were bad. The Snake Eyes movie is trash. I barely want to consider it part of the G.I. Joe mythos. Its budget was somewhere around 88 to 110 million. It earned 40 million worldwide. The AI audience hesitation during the COVID-19 pandemic. It was actually because the movie looked terrible and it was worse. Gosh, that was such a bad movie. Such a bad movie. The first Resident Evil movie is a classic. I would argue that more of them are better than you remember. It's just they have some bad ones that are really, really bad.
Was it? I don't know if it was a box office hit. I think it made its budget, and
I'm looking it up.
Probably did enough on that first week and say, yeah, we can keep this going. It's not too cost effective. I mean, outside of the range where we want.
We'll see. Rick Hayes, Street Fighter, the animated movie, still the undisputed champion.
Hey, that what is it? Final Fight. Those are my two go-to action video game movies.
Final Fight is very good. Okay. Yeah, boy, I'm a little worried about this now. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I was hoping it's not my internet being screwed. Okay, here we go. So the first Resident Evil in 2002 had a budget of 33 million, open to 18 million, finished with 40 million, worldwide grossed 103 million. So very solid profit off of that first one. So, I mean, that's why they made so many more. Let's see. Let's go to the last one, the trash one. The final chapter in 2016, where they'd almost managed to kill off the franchise with one movie, but they kept to a pretty solid. Gosh, man, I wish that were the case. This is just an abomination. All right, this movie is awful. It's so bad. It was a budget of 40 million. They kept it real basic and simple. Domestic audiences agree with my take. 27 million. Worldwide or international, it made 285 million for a total of 312 million dollars.
What movie did they see?
I have no idea. Maybe they just like watching the zombies munch away on terrible terribly written and acted characters. Gosh, I'm surprised they didn't keep cranking them out the next year after that. That is too much money for such an awful movie. Hey, Chief, did you see
40
the
million?
Welcome to Raccoon City one?
With the kids, the cartoon?
Nah, this was the one they did live action. It had what's the old girl?
Children player.
Had who was starring in this? Robbie Amell, Hannah John Kamen, Tom Hopper, Kaya Scaldero. So this one opened to 5.3 million and earned a total of 42 million worldwide. I don't know what happened. They were like, "We're good on Resident Evil now, thanks."
Oh, they didn't market that movie. That was we don't have any faith in this movie.
Clearly. David Thanos, what's up? Chief, he's got a question for you.
It's not real. It's one of those backgrounds, the fake background.
Really? Because most of those fake backgrounds, you start moving and it's gone. Yours has been holding up pretty steady.
I downloaded the new Apple Mac OS earlier. It's a picture of water now.
The waterfall, except you didn't press the button, Chief.
So it's yeah. So it just looks like a cool background.
It's very cool.
Thank you.
I'm surprised they haven't redone Enter the Dragon. That movie's still one of my favorites. I don't feel like they could top that one, King Collector. Which is why they didn't bother with it.
But see, that is a movie that is based on a tournament. You have your lead character
starring in it.
What'd you say?
I think my internet's being screwy.
It is.
I think they would have Jaden Smith starring in it.
Kick yourself out, please. But that should be what you follow as these video game movies is Enter the Dragon. Your Ryu character is Bruce Lee. He's got his Han. What's my man? Javon's gonna smack me next time he sees me. If I don't know.
Show enough?
Nah. I cannot remember the brother's name in there. I know somebody's gonna smack me too, and I deserve it. After that one, he definitely deserves. He's got to go. But yeah, you have characters. That's why you have the Ken character. You have the Dan character. They're there, but it's still the Ryu show, and he's gonna fight the M. Bison character, Han character at the end. Cool exit, and that's how you should run it. And hopefully, they do that this time.
We'll see. Are you seeing me okay?
You're good. You're just kind of flicking around every now and
then. Yeah. There's been a massive Verizon outage.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Need to get somebody on that. So, yeah. So, today, the news came out about the new highest grossing actor of all time. Chief, who would you say that would be?
The highest grossing actor of all time?
Yes.
Would it be our boy Tommy?
Well, I was kind of joking around. No, not anymore.
Oh, okay.
Jace, who's your guess? Unless you already know.
I think I already know, and it is not. Okay. Is it an actor or actress?
It's an actor.
Okay. How about we cancel all the gender specific categories then?
Okay. So it's an actress.
Yeah, I know who won. But
okay, who is it? It's for everybody who doesn't know.
For everybody who does not know, the answer to this Jeopardy question is Zoe Saldana. Seems like what?
Here's a look at discuss on that. That was hilarious.
And I was trying to figure out, but it's the Marvel movie she's in, the Guardians movie, Columbiana.
It's the two avatars, The Way of the Water, this last one. Or I'm sorry, it's the first Avatar, the second one, Way of Water, and they're 1 and 3. Number 2 is Endgame. So she's been in Infinity War, Endgame, the 3 Guardian films, and was there anything else? Because I mean, she's done a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, the Star Trek trilogy.
Losers,
So
Star
she's got
Trek.
a ton
Yes.
of stuff that's made a decent profit.
Right.
Not Nina Simone. That wasn't in there.
I mean, no, that actually counts as a negative. That was a cost reduction. But she knew how to pick smart franchise movies, and not, hey, this is filming this day. I can't be there that day, but I'm good. I will be there, and I ain't mad at her. That was smart working.
I'm gonna be there. Yeah. But I think it's kind of interesting because I don't know if she's going to be dethroned anytime soon, simply because she's been in 2 of the biggest franchises ever. And I just can't even see anybody in anything else. Like maybe Scarlett Johansson can take it back if she does enough of these Jurassic Park films, but she's like the only one. And what did you say?
I think Robert Downey Jr., because he's got too. I mean, Zoe Saldana shouldn't be in both of the next 2 Marvel movies, but she might be in one.
You didn't see the Gamora return in Avengers Doomsday trailer yet?
I missed that one. We haven't talked about that 4th trailer, but maybe in the 5th one. So she should not be in that one. Robert Downey's, I don't know if they're going to make another Sherlock Holmes. I'm sure there's still some Marvel money and probably some more money. I think, but he's the only one I think in the near term is anywhere near close to catching her.
That's just wild. And this is without her being in a Star Wars movie. And if she were in that, it would just be a wrap. Because I mean, that's, I guess, the last frontier, not the final one for her, the last one, because she's done Avatar, she's done, I guess she could do a DC character too. I mean, clearly she's tight with James Gunn, so you bring her on, maybe have her play Catwoman. I mean, got the Eartha Kitt look. Yet she is resorting to doing commercials for the 3rd-ranked cell phone carrier company, T-Mobile. Come on, Verizon. Yes.
I mean, I could definitely see her coming into this new era of Star Wars movies, because I mean, what is it? The new one with not Jude Law, but Ryan Gosling. They said there's going to be a lightsaber in X-wing fighter.
That's all she needed to hear. He's there. He's
there's going to be a lightsaber fight there. So who knows? She'll be, making a cast appearance in Mandalorian and Grogu.
I think Digger could help Tom Cruise out with that box office, but we'll see. King Collector, after doing Star Trek, it probably won't be good for her to do Star Wars. Well, they're not doing any more Star Trek with her and that crew, so her free agent contract is ready now. She's not, that I know of. I'm joking, but we don't know. We do not know. So let's get into it since we just queued it up. Have you all been watching with bated, anticipated breath, checking out all these Avengers Doomsday teaser trailers, which the Russo brothers are saying are not teasers? They're stories with clues everywhere. But I won't and cannot trust them because they're liars in their trailers. I mean, I'm like, yeah, whatever, guys. Y'all just wasted some poor schlepp's time working in the CGI factory, throwing in Hulk for the Infinity War trailer that had me so hyped. It was like, wait, this isn't even part of the movie? Liars. So no, I don't trust them at all. At all.
It was funny because when all of these trailers got leaked, there was always fan made and all that other stuff on there. They would always, because I think it was to stop Marvel from taking them down. So once I saw it, like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna search any more of these. I'll wait till they're on official Marvel Studios before I say they're actually thing. And they actually were all, I think they were all legit. I like the X-Men one because it actually has Cyclops in his outfit. It's like, okay, yeah, we're not playing that we're gonna just be in black spandex. Like, no, we understand you like costumes. We're cool with that. In the latest one,
Can I butt in real fast about the X-Men trailer? How old do Professor X and Magneto look?
It's hey, as in the original storyline in our movies, in our X-Men movies, Magneto is a survivor from the Holocaust. He looks like it.
I'm simply saying Fassbender and McAvoy are right there. If we're gonna go traveling around through the multiverse, why not just bring James Marsden and Cyclops in with those versions of Professor X and Charles, or Charles and Eric?
Okay, well, here's the problem. McAvoy with a bald head, which he was in at the end of the Days of Future Past, as far as I'm concerned. He looks like he could play because Professor X doesn't always look so much older than Cyclops. He just is in a wheelchair. I mean, just assume bald meant old, okay? So he could work. Fassbender is going to cost you too much money.
Oh, please. You can't imagine.
Black Box cost a lot of money, I'm sure. I'm sorry, no. I Am Killer. What was that crap?
Serious. I mean, it really, if you could get a chance to get a Marvel payday, yeah, I'll come in under my quote because I know I'm going to get paid on the back end.
I take the residuals. So whatever the lowest I can take on, literally lowest I can take on my quote and residuals, I'm good with that. I will be eating for the rest of my life. I'm cool with that because that will be on Disney Plus and eventually all the other streamings where it will. Oh, I'm sorry, no, it will be on TNT. It's gonna give me my money
every holiday.
So I don't have to worry about that. But I think that's it's wrapping up the Fox X-Men, which I'm going to agree with you a little bit. The Fox X-Men have transformed into McAvoy, Fassbender, and even when you put Kelsey Grammer in there at the end of the Marvels trailer, I think he wasn't in the end of that. Still should be Nicholas Holt's Beast. But
I mean, it's CGI him, so it's fine to just have Kelsey do the voice for him. But I mean, they could do multiple versions of the characters. That could work and be fun too. They're allowed to.
I mean, but it looks as though you having a world of incursion. So tying up that early version of the X-Men in a bow and sending them on their way
was done in X-Men Days of Future Past. That's all I'm saying. Days of Future Past is when they wrapped up the early version of those X-Men. And they don't need to keep going back to those characters who, I mean, it's like, yeah.
Well, Jeff, wait. Did you not see the great work that Mystique did in getting the X-Men together?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, did you not see Dark Phoenix? I mean,
which one?
I didn't, but of course, I'm not foolish.
Chief, have you seen any of these trailers?
I'm not even sure. I think
I saw. God, what do I send stuff in the chat for?
I think I saw something where was that the movie? Where? No, I guess not. I don't know.
His silence and subtle expressions say so much. So today, I guess that was today, we saw the latest with the King of Wakanda and the Black Panther meeting one Benjamin J. Grimm. That was kind of cool. And that's the first time we've seen a trailer show characters from other stuff interact with each other. I mean, we've already seen Professor X, Magneto play chess a couple times before. So it's really cool seeing M'Baku and Ben Grimm dap it up. What up? And Shuri going, I have lost everyone. I really can't wait to see a new Black Panther, a new T'Challa show up in Doomsday or Secret Wars. But yeah, that was really interesting seeing that. Kind of a nod to the origin of Black Panther. He showed up in Fantastic Four, and Namor was also in this trailer. Who? Oh, that's right. We forgot about him since
I
Wakanda Forever.
was gonna say, how long has it been since Wakanda Forever?
It's been forever.
Okay, so
Ryan Coogler's made another movie since then.
Nanaki's son is old enough to take over the mantle of Black Panther. Okay, cool. Let's get it done.
Who did you say?
Nanaki?
Nakia.
Okay. It's been a while. So yeah, her son's old enough. Let's make that happen sooner than later.
Blake, I heard all these trailers have hidden secrets. We're told to pay attention, right? I heard that today. Me too. And I think the Russos posted it. And I'm like, whatever. I won't and cannot trust y'all because you digitally changed things in the trailer. So I'm not gonna go do an Easter egg hunt. Oh, look, Shuri's Black Panther outfit has blue. Does that mean she's gonna join the Fantastic Four? Nope. And no. I'm just gonna wait till the movie. I'm gonna wait till December, assuming Chief and I are still alive then, to watch the movie and see what happens. But yeah, Jamelin, I haven't seen these trailers, but it's starting to sound like a mess. I wouldn't say that from the trailers. They've been so. One thing that's very encouraging to me. So they started off with a Steve Rogers one. Mm-hmm. Then we got a Thor, and I'm really ecstatic seeing Thor because his hair is cut. And typically that means we got a good Thor performance with short hair Thor showing up. So Ragnarok, Infinity War, and Doomsday. So
you get a baby with Thor?
What is that?
It's the daughter he had at the end of
okay, then maybe I did see a trailer.
Yeah, at the end of Ghost and Thunder, he takes some girl. I don't remember that actually being his daughter, but that's what he's claiming that's his daughter. Cool.
Acting like you don't remember Love and Thunder?
Dude, I'm not watching that movie again. No, I'm good. That is actually the one Marvel movie I don't own.
That's the only one? What about Eternals? You have that in your collection?
No, I used to have that on Disney Plus, so I didn't need to watch it. Disney Plus, I didn't need to.
You're just messing up everything. That's David Thanos. We're not giving him a break for that one.
I mean, Jeff's not going to give me a break today. He's a hateful movie. I don't know why. But
what's up, Travis?
What's going on? I think.
What up, Henry G? How we doing, man?
I think they're Marvel. The Russo said, "Hey, Thor will not be treated as a joke. He is a serious character. We're not doing that whole Ragnarok. Love and Thunder. That's not happening. Thor is a serious character. He should be treated as a serious character. Chris Hemsworth is on board on this. He's like, yeah, we're not doing it. So he's good with that.
The Russos don't make Thor look like a moron. So
it's never. He can have a personality. He doesn't need to be a joke.
What's I'm saying? They don't make him look stupid in any of these movies. I think the last one in Endgame where he was made sense. So 5 years he let himself go, but he put himself back.
1,000 years old, but
yeah,
5 years really isn't gonna be able to do that much. But what?
Jamlin, I just start to lose faith. You gotta have faith. When there are too many characters. Side note: Thor should have long hair. He should. I agree with you. It just seems like in these movies, in the MCU, we can trust a short hair Thor to be in a really good movie. That's all. Right. Nothing else. I'm with you. Long hair Thor, but in MCU, the quality is there with a haircut.
In the comic book, when he has shorter hair, he's in a more serious part in his journey.
His classic adventures are always long hair.
Okay.
Long hair, we do care. King Collector, I haven't seen any new trailers. Did they do Namor right this time? He's not really doing anything but sitting on a throne, and he doesn't look like he's surrounded by water. So I'm not quite sure what's happening there. Yeah.
I think if you want to look at any of these trailers, you probably can see I think the easiest are we all in the same world, which is questionable. And if they're not in the same world, what world are they in?
World. Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the movie, and I'm not going to try to decipher the clues, but we do know Spider-Man is coming before then, so maybe we'll get a little tease for it at that point. All right, so that's all the way out the way. On Sunday, and I hope most of y'all have Monday off. That way you can spend a little bit more time going to HBO Max and watching A Night of the Seven Kingdom, the latest Game of Thrones show. Chief, how excited are you about this one?
Right now, you just told me that exists.
Jace, how about you?
You know, it's funny. I was on YouTube, on Instagram, and they were trying to come up. They promoted the trailer on why this character is something and why he's somebody. It's Jamie and Joffrey talking about the legend of this character and why he has 4 pages in the Great Night book. And it's, so this guy was a mentioned character in the original Game of Thrones. Even with that information, new information, I do not care.
Chief, you liked House of Flying Dragons, yeah?
Oh,
House of Hate, Jeff?
No. I thought the show was fine. It's fine. Just messing around. You like that one, right?
I never watched it.
No? Oh. Why did I think you watched it?
I don't know why.
I like it, but I don't. I mean, it's one of those. Why would you put that spinoff? Why not instead of put some money into that? The spinoff that's working versus this one. All right.
So Travis is breaking down the trailers for everybody who
right.
hadn't seen them, which I appreciate. It's cool. 2 adoptive fathers, seemingly at peace, but playing chess, which is still war. Proud of what they've made, revealing the grown Cyclops in war zone in agony. Wish he'd gone.
I said, where's 4? I like, yeah. It's
all right, cool.
Okay.
Travis picked trailer 4. Shuri raised the armor, passed from her brother and father before them, accepting their war along with the mantle, inevitably their death. Love that.
I like it.
Travis, all right, breaking it down for us.
Like
Lawson, Johnny Storm, Hank Pym, Steve Rogers, and Warren Worthington III playing poker together. That's an artistic challenge to make them all look unique and different. I feel pretty confident, very confident, that I could hit up my buddy Lawson Wallace and tell him to draw that scene up, and I bet he could make them look really different, even though all of them have blonde hair. Because I feel like he'd make Hank a little bit taller, maybe 8 or 10 feet tall, making sure he's not peeking over everybody's cards. Warren would have his wings. Steve would have a shield on his back, and maybe Johnny smiling. I know Lawson can do that. Travis, the daughter's name is Love, the adoptive child of Gore, the God Butcher. I know you remember Gore, Christian Bale being wasted in Love and Thunder.
Gosh, such a waste.
I think he could. See, I knew it. I knew Lawson. I knew Lawson. I'm glad you agreed with me that Lawson could do that. Now I kind of feel like I want to see that. And without the obvious text. Listen,
I was gonna say
I kind of want to see that next week, maybe 2 weeks. Let me know how long it takes.
Yeah, we should see that on the Instagram sketches.
Yeah.
Just
I want to see that.
We may commission that one.
Right. All right. So let's get into the main topic of tonight. As usual, I'm always perusing through Twitter, looking for ideas. I saw one. Yeah, still Twitter. Just never, ever, ever, ever going to refer to it as that unless I'm joking.
I like this.
Yeah. So they were going, hey, what's the movie you thought was going to be terrible, but was actually pretty good? It's like, oh, that should be fun. And there are a lot. I mean, because I end up going to a lot of movies, and there are a lot that I'm just like, well, I got to go see a movie this week. I'm not looking forward to this one. People are excited. I mean, there's normally like 5 movies a year I'm excited about. The rest I'm kind of even, and then there's some where I'm like, it's probably gonna be bad, but I got to do it. So let's just do the thing. So let's play our normal game one at a time. What were some movies you were like, I don't know if I want to see this? Matter of fact, I'm probably thinking I don't want to see it. But then it was like, this movie was amazing and great. I'm so glad I watched it. I'll go first this time.
Okay.
So I'll go with the most recent one for me. K-pop Demon Hunters. I was like, why? I'm in no way, shape, or form any part of the target audience for this movie. The Netflix trailer teaser was awful. It was so bad. It was like, why are y'all talking about, the spa? And like, there's so many other scenes they could have chosen for that little teaser. And I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. But they chose the worst one. So I finally watched it. I was like, wow, this movie really is everything everybody said it was back in the summer. And I'm watching it in November, but it was really good. And I'm happy that I watched it and fully on board with any category that it wins in the Oscars. Chief, how about we go with you next?
Yep. I was looking.
Oh, okay. He's being dramatic.
No, I had to get to it. Ballerina. I wasn't sure about that movie. I was like, a John Wick spinoff. I was like, come on, this joint is gonna be some shite. And that joint was awesome, man. Mm-hmm. I watched it with two of my good buddies, man, and we was in that joint enjoying the hell out of it. So, and that was a great night, man. Till Jason locked the door on me. But yeah. Ballerina was awesome.
It was. Let's see what the chat is saying. Travis, Highlander 2, The Quickening. Heard it was awful, but it's awesome. Where y'all on that? Because y'all are Highlander fans more than I am.
That was not my favorite of the Highlander movies. But
Chief, where are you with that?
Highlander, I didn't like The Quickening. I thought Highlander 1. I don't know why they made it another one. So, but again, I enjoyed the hell out of the first Highlander, and I thought it was over. And then it seems like then they went into like they were monsters from space or aliens from space, and they changed up like the whole.
They put Highlander 2 really far in the future, and it like because I really bought into The Last of Us at the end of the first one, and then when it was he's not, it's like okay, what happened? I mean,
but they were born by women on Earth, and then they grew up and they just didn't die. Like it was just I don't know. So I don't know, but listen, man. If you loved it, I love it for you. Hell,
how many Highlander movies did they make?
Huh?
How many Highlanders did they make?
There are at least 5.
Is it that many?
Yeah, there's 3. There's
The Quickening, the Slowening.
Are you serious?
No, The Quickening needs to just. There was a one with Mario Van Peebles. That was 3. Then there was the one with the actor from the TV series. I think that was 4. And then there was one kind of outer space, kind of trying to explain the Highlanders. I never saw that, but it is a movie. I don't know where you can see it though, but I think there's.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Mitchell.
Ryan Daly says Talladega Nights, the Ballad of Ricky Bobby. I feel like the greatness of that movie really made me upset with Step Brothers because I feel like I went into Step Brothers going, entertain me by Talladega Nights, and gosh, did that not happen? But man,
hold up. You don't like Step Brothers?
No. I've done it once and I'm good. But Talladega Nights, I could watch whenever. Oh,
and it's funny. It's the opposite for me.
Really? That is.
I mean, Talladega Nights was okay, but it wasn't great. And Step Brothers was hilarious to me.
Wow. Maybe we should do a watch off where we watch one and then watch the other one and see if our opinions change. What up, Snow Glare? I expected a lot like K-pop Demon Hunters, and I'm still pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, it was good. That was good.
It was dang good. Rick Cage, K-pop Demon Hunters. How dare you, sir? K-pop is awesome music. It's Korean R&B pop music. Why am I dared? I mean, I knew about K-pop. My little cousins are all into it. I was just like, this is not.
The trailer was bad.
Not a teenage girl.
The trailer did not seem like it would appeal to a very wide audience. Because if you check my Netflix queue, if there's a Korean drama, I'm locked in. I don't know how they make some good TV over there. I really wish if you want a good thriller, check out your Netflix. I mean, because what was the one Netflix. I've literally, if I can have my tongue tied anymore today, it would not be funny. All right.
What's
But
this, a new
what
streaming
was it?
service?
The Great Flood.
Blood. Yes.
Like, that was.
Hey, Chief, did you watch that?
I started it and I got in like 5 minutes, and then somebody started calling my name, and I never got back to it.
Check that one out. I think you'd like that.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, and the next thing I know, Chief. I'm like,
was it really?
I feel like that was not the name it was.
Yeah.
Sonic. Because I didn't know if it was gonna be good or bad. Yes, I know. Because you can't stand the bad video games. Yeah. It's solid. Travis says, not a movie, but the Netflix Green Eggs and Ham with Michael Douglas. Surprisingly fantastic in terms of animation and writing. What is it? A TV show?
I don't know what it is. I've seen the Sonics. I didn't see Green Eggs and Ham though.
But check this out. Michael Douglas doing it. Ryan Daly, after the first Incredibles, I skipped all Pixar movies. Didn't think I was the audience for those. Then I watched near all of them with my kid, and wow, an astonishingly great streak of movies. So, if you remember, what was after Incredibles, and how many more movies did you all watch? Because they've been really good. I didn't like Brave as much, but the rest of them I thought were awesome. Jalen, I almost got fooled by a movie on Amazon Prime called Ballerina Assassin. Watch out for that one. Has anyone actually seen it?
Yeah. There's a movie on Amazon. Was it Alien Rubicon? It's like, oh, wait a minute.
Almost got me too. Because I was looking for the Badlands because you said it was good. And it's funny because I bought the Badlands and then I sat down to watch it, and I got to where the studio name comes on and somebody was like, Chief, and I never got back to it. And that was 3 days ago.
You did the rent. Yeah, that sucks.
All these people are calling you Chief. Iron Giant, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that was like kind of before other studios could do good cartoon movies. King Collector, Highlander 2 made no sense. Till this day, I still don't get it. I did like 3 with the Time Wizard villain. So is it like Star Trek where every other one is good?
No. Every seemed like Mitchell liked 2. So
I mean, here's the problem. Every Highlander has this incredible high bar to meet. Queen is the soundtrack for Highlander 1.
There you go.
It's so hard for anybody else to get through that. I mean, the 80s drama and melodrama, to get past that, and that you're not getting that in any of the others. It's a movie. And it's okay. Well,
did you get to yours?
Oh no, I'll tell you mine. All right, so I'm gonna go with the easiest one and laziest one.
What up, Mark A?
Rogue One. When Rogue One came out, I looked at this like, all right, I really had this. When is this? Who are these guys? You're gonna tease in Darth Vader. That dude's gonna be here in like 5 seconds. Oh yeah, I know what I'm in for in this. I do not know exactly when it was released, but it was probably in this point.
It's on my list too.
It was so just. I don't know these characters. I've never heard of these characters. You're not dropping me. Even me. You could have thrown Bail Organa in there, and I think at least I remember him from episode 3. I don't know any of these cats. I'm not going to care about this movie at all. Watch the movie the first time. Oh well, you're just in the collection now, friend. We're not playing this game. You have to get watched before we even start New Hope. Like, that's just not happening.
It was funny because Rogue One came out before The Last Jedi. And I was fine with The Force Awakens, although I was like, why'd you kill Han? But when they announced, like, why do we need to care about the thieves who stole the plans for the Death Star? We don't need a whole movie about it. This is ridiculous. And I was like, oh man, this show is so amazing. Yeah, I was with you.
And then it was, all right, then you dropped it. All right, we got Forrest Whitaker. Okay, I might be interested in this thing. Oh, and then you just see all of these characters. No, when it was first released, it was just, why do I care about these characters at all? I mean, it didn't.
It's a chief rule. We know they're gonna die.
Oh, I mean, but it didn't even like who the freak are these guys? Like, it was just not a chance. But after that first viewing in that movie, you can't help watching. I mean, I'm actually like, I don't own Andor season 1, and I got to figure out how to get Andor season 2. Got to work that out.
Nick guy says Claws. When I first saw it on Netflix, I didn't know I was gonna like this Christmas movie. It is absolutely amazing. I love Claws. That is a great Christmas movie, and I'm right there with you. No, that's not that one. You're talking about the Christmas Chronicles, I believe.
Oh, okay.
But Claus is excellent. J.K. Simmons does the voice for Santa Claus again. Lawson says the 13th Warrior really exceeded my expectations. Love that movie. So you'd only seen the first Toy Story. So watch all those. All 3 Cars. Coco, up. Love those. Wall-E, Good Dinosaur, Orange Soul, Monsters Inc., Finding Dory, Luca. Less Disney animated movies. Nice. They're so good. King Collector. I knew that was gonna be good, and they were all doomed from the. See, I could not find any interest because I was like, just keep going with this story. I want to see Lando join up. I want to see Luke in action, which I didn't realize I wasn't going to see until Mandalorian. But yeah, man, I had zero interest in Rogue One. They showed stuff. I was like, well, the cast looks solid, but Ryan Daly, my problem with Rogue One is I never did end up caring for any of the characters. It took Andor for me to care about casting Andor. Yeah, I feel like if they had an extended cut on it, we could get more time with the characters, because it's one where I feel like they could have gone with a full trilogy. I would have been full. I mean, I was invested in them, but man, those characters were so great. I wish we could have seen them do more stuff together before it's boom.
I mean, I think after Andor, I still think there's an avenue to do a Jin spinoff. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Felicity would be up for it.
10 years ago, and we saw that with Diego Luna, that they had to do a little CGI magic to make him look younger. And I watched her in the Oh What Fun. I was like, that's Felicity. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Felicity
Diego Luna.
Yeah. Age comes for us all. Blaze says, oops. I was under the impression that the one-off Star Wars movies that came between the trilogies would be like an indie franchise where they took chances with story and unknown characters. It's so wild because I was just, I think I didn't realize they could do that well. And I think that was the main thing. I was like, we need a full 3 movies to tell the story, but not so with Rogue One. I was like, yeah, this is going to make me have to, but it was so great. Big Lebowski didn't do a thing for me in the trailers. Saw it in theater with some friends and enjoyed it tremendously. It was like Kingpin, which also exceeded expectations.
I love that movie. That was fun.
Right. My take is that they were already committed to doing a young Han Solo movie. The Jyn Erso character should have been young Princess Leia. You know, this is one of those times where I'm like, I'm actually glad they just made her a different character, because, you know, for anybody going, oh, Star Wars never has any female characters who are, I'm like, nah, Jyn Erso, she's amazing. She's awesome. Or rather, Rogue One should have been more of a Leia's origin story. Clearly different plot points. It would have. But, I mean, gosh, what is her name? The actress from Andor, who looks like Carrie Fisher. They could have her do a Princess Leia.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
All right. Rogue One is far superior. Yeah, absolutely. Never seen. Don't need to. I would recommend you turn. Sean Penn, my bro, hyped it up, and I was not thrilled. Then I saw it through his eyes and rolled. I hear Rick Cage. All right, so since I agree with you on Rogue One, Chief, what's next for you?
All right, I'm gonna do one more because I think everybody took everyone on mine. So
no way.
I'm gonna do Superman. I mean, you've been on the show, you know. I thought that joint was gonna be trash, and I talked about it being trash. The long neck Superman, how stupid it was. Skinny Superman. It was actually just a pretty good movie, man. So, yeah, Superman was my one that I walked in and I was just sitting in the movie theater. I might have my arms crossed. Like,
you were so mad too.
You
were
mean?
Like huge skyscraper size mad because you had issues getting in there. We were just like ready to take it out on Superman.
Yeah. So, Superman surprised me, man. Dang decent. Yep. Yeah.
I was
That's-
upset with my DVD did not, or my 4K did not have that on the back.
yeah, man. So if you haven't seen it yet, which I'm sure everybody's pretty much seen it, it's damn decent. Yeah.
Man,
Hey,
Pepperidge
yo, I roasted them.
Pepperidge Farm and the Lyles Movie Files chat remembers. Like, oh, here's the receipt. I believe this is for you, Tucci.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! I'm glad you're big enough to say I was wrong, because they were like, here you go.
Oh yeah.
That was funny. Here's one for me. Probably, I bet some of mine you might feel the same way too, Chief. So feel free to chime in. Edge of Tomorrow. I was kind of at my Tom Cruise overload point, and I was like, a new franchise, Tom, really? And now you got Mex. And I was just, all right, I guess I've got to see it. It's supposed to be a big movie, Tom Cruise, A-list superstar. Okay. And man, watching that thing, I was like, this is so great. Emily Blunt's awesome. And man, I was hyped up after I watched that. How are you on that? Were you already excited about it?
You know what? It's funny. I think I saw Edge of the Tomorrow first time at home.
Yeah. I think I don't know if I was in a Tom Cruise. Hey, Tom's got some money. I don't have to go see a Tom Cruise movie in the theater. Because I didn't see Oblivion either. And I like that one. That was another one.
Great.
But it's like his sci-fi. I'm like, almost like, are we not going to a Mission Impossible here? We're doing side quest movies? I don't know about this.
Yeah.
But that
Tom Cruise is another hair actor. If his hair is cropped short, it's gonna be a really good movie.
I think I was probably there with you because I thought I didn't watch Edge of Tomorrow until I think I got the Blu-ray after probably a review on Lyles Movie File.
Cha-ching! Also, so like with the Mission Impossibles, the better ones are the ones where he has a shorter haircut. It's true. Like it's very, I mean, and their quality isn't like disastrous for the ones where he has longer hair, but if he has shorter hair, it's gonna be a great one. Rick Cage, Phantom Menace wasn't as bad as I was led to believe. Oh man, that would, yeah, if you went in hearing how bad it was, it would probably really shock you. Jace, what do you have next?
My next one is gonna be Doomsday. I saw the trailer for that. I was like, you fools think anybody's going to watch this movie? Ha ha ha. Didn't touch it. Jeff's like, no, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. I'm like, Jeff, why are you like, okay, I ain't got nothing to do on a Saturday night. We'll hang out. Let's watch this stupid movie that I'm going to trash during this movie. And then I watched it like, hey, what the hell am I watching? Oh wow, this is freaking awesome. Because I mean, I don't expect to get from zombie horror film to medieval times to futuristic Bentley driving through medieval.
Mad Max, man.
I mean, you just don't expect that. I mean, anybody that just watch along because you really just get to like this movie is what if I just watched and you're just like, you know what? It ain't that bad. But you gotta watch the trailer first if you didn't, because you're gonna like, this movie makes no freaking sense. How would I want to watch this movie? And then you watch it, it's like, it doesn't make sense, but it's brilliant. So yeah.
I've never had a more dramatic reversal on a movie from my first viewing. And I remember I gave it a 0. I was like, this movie's awful. But I kept thinking about it. I was like, why am I thinking about this awful, awful movie? And I rewatched it like, this is amazing. What are you talking about? You're way wrong. Way wrong. But I'm with you, Ryan Daly. Prometheus shocked me and how much I did not like it. Yeah, I was like, this cast is great. This is going to be amazing. And I was like, so bored. And Jace is like, no, it's good. It's really kind of good. King Collector was. Bulletproof Monk in the Hit. You got me on that one. I don't know that one. Awful amazing. Snow Glare, that is a great way to put it. It's just ludicrous, but it's amazing. Where are you with this one, Chief? Dread or have you not seen Dread 2?
You talking about the with slow mo?
Yes, Carl Urban.
Yeah, of course. That's one.
Were you excited about it?
Again, I don't think I saw it in the movie theater. But that's why I didn't put it down because I had no expectation that it might have been. You know what I mean? I just went and said, "Oh, let me just go ahead and watch this," and then it turned out to be a great movie, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." But it wasn't like I went in like, "There's gonna be some cut," like I did Ballerina, Superman, Hot Fuzz, and K-pop.
But did you, like, I remember after seeing, I mean, I didn't even watch the Sylvester Stallone Dread. I'm like, oh God, why are y'all remaking this movie? Like, this seems so stupid. Like, did you need to revisit a movie that just wasn't good the first time? And then watching it on 3D. Oh, freaking hell. I just watched that. I just watched Dread this weekend without the 3D. I'm like, it's missing something.
Well, did you watch it with a 4K?
Watched in 4K. But it's because slow-mo is such it pulls you so much in. Like, I mean, from that first hit when the dude flying down, that is so cool. And even the last scene when the bad guy is, I needed that in slow-mo. I needed that in 3D. That was it wasn't the same, but it was still good.
Shout out Boys to Men for that one. What's next for you?
Next one is Punisher Warzone. Yeah, because just watch the first Punisher with what's his name?
Thomas Jane.
Or
Dolph Lundgren, whichever way you want.
And it was just either one. It was like, I want Punisher. I don't want this. I don't want extra story in my Punisher story. I just want Punisher. I want violence. I want rated R freaking Punisher. Punisher, Rosenstein. Gotcha. No problem there. Right. You want Punisher and you want rated R. Yes. We got you, homie.
Say less.
Off.
I'm gonna go with two more. Maze Runner. Because the point when Maze Runner came out, it felt like every other quarter we were getting another teen drama trying to capture the magic of the Hunger Games, which I was like, all right, I was open enough to it, but it blew me away. I wouldn't put it on my list of movies I wasn't interested in, but I was going through so many of those lousy YA movies. Like, all right, let's see this one. And Maze Runner was really good. I really, really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, because that was after watching Divergent and what was the Bones and Mortal Bones?
Yeah.
It was on Amazon, it was on Netflix until probably a couple days ago. Which
I hate when they do that stuff. It's like, really, what am I paying for? Way more compelling. The characters were good. It's like, wow, Ryan. I have this on my list too. I didn't mention it because I was like, all right, let's go with one more. I hadn't seen Fruitvale Station, so I went into Creed knowing almost nothing about it except loving the first 4 Rocky movies. Creed blew me away. Couldn't wait to see it a second time. Yeah, because I was like, Rocky Balboa was the perfect way to end this thing. Why are we digging up a franchise that ended beautifully? And it was so good. I was like, yo, let's give me some more Adonis Creed. So I'm with you. Ryan also says Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse surprised me that by the end of 2018, I couldn't decide if it or Infinity War is my favorite comic movie of the year. It was really good. And you really can't go wrong with either one. Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. That was a really pleasant surprise. With the cast, I was like, well, maybe it'll be good. But oh gosh, I really enjoyed that one. What's next for you?
You know, I'm as much as we talk about bad Oscar movies. This one was one I'm like, okay, this one's not gonna be good, but turned out to be. I really enjoyed Parasite. I'm like, oh gosh, this y'all are just trying to. Oh, this is the movie, blah blah blah, and then I watched. I'm like, okay, this one's really good. I mean, how twisted them. That was a twist. Great. I'll just say that. I mean, that's one of those how twisted and parasitic as those folks were. Mm-hmm. It is really one of those like, okay, yeah, I get it. Y'all deserve your awards. This was a good movie.
Yeah, take a bow. You earned it.
Yeah.
What's your last one?
My last one. I can't really remember. I mean, one part of me says Looper, but I don't think I would have said that if Bruce Willis. No, it was probably Looper because this was in the. It was just when, and Bruce Willis's phase. You don't really know if you can trust his action movies. It was all right. Is this going to be basically almost direct to TV, Blu-ray, DVD movie, or is it going to be good? I mean, the trailer. It's like I'll check it out. And then it showed Ryan Johnson can make a dang good movie. It was so wow. I did not expect that how Looper came around. Again, it was just I thought this was one thing, but it really isn't. By the end of that movie, I was pleasantly surprised by what I saw. I was okay. This is very good. Very good. Bruce Willis. Joseph Lovett, like, okay, yeah, you might be on the list of if you're in a movie, I'll check it out.
Never gonna live that down.
Oh,
Battle Angel Alita was pretty good. I wish it, yeah. So we get a sequel. All right, my last one is the Wolverine.
Oh yeah,
I hated the first one. Like, how do you make Deadpool's mouth? How do you put his mouth so? Why do you stitch it up? This is stupid. And that movie was so bad. But the Wolverine, it was such a dramatic about face with how awful that first Wolverine movie was. It's like, yo, Samurai Logan, this is great. The only thing that would have made it better is if we got that fight with him and the ninjas. Because they set it up like, bring it on. And robotic Silver Samurai. But everything else was really good. It is one of my favorite comic book movie, one of my favorite low-key comic book movies, because they've had a lot of really good MCU and lately DC stuff, so it's pushed it down a little bit more, but that's one of my underrated favorites because they just got it right. And so that's it for me on that one.
That might be a watch along.
What'd you say?
That could be a good watch along.
Sure, as long as it's on Disney Plus for people who I have it, of course. But yeah, we need to figure out a next watch along anyway. So now next week we should do the movies that we were really excited about that disappointed us. Yeah, it was so well done, man. They just put them in the suit. I would have been really happy. And they tease it. So we do eventually get it. Okay. Tomb Raider, yeah, pretty decent. All right, is that time? Who are your nominees for Dummies of the Week? I've got mine all set. But Jace, since I was the last one to speak on mine, why don't you go first with your Dummy of the Week?
Man, my Dummy of the Week is easy. It's gonna be all those Pittsburgh fans who've been clamoring for Mike Tomlin to get fired because they're gonna understand what it's like to have a sucky team, a sucky quarterback, a sucky coach, all converging into, my gosh, why do I waste my Sundays watching football? Why did we fire this man who had these life raft of just bad players and made it so we were at least competitive? They're going to be like, is this what the Jets fans feel like? Yes, yes it is. Based on the roster you have, Sundays are going to suck. I don't care who they get. You're going to have at least 2-3 years of just purgatory, bad football. And you're going to remember yourself. Like, I was on that chant, fire Tomlinson.
See, they're not going to say it in public, but deep down in their thoughts, they're going to remember that.
I remember when I said that. I shouldn't have said that. Because especially those folks who actually spend money to go to the games, buy season tickets, because, yeah, I'm a diehard fan. And then you're that 4-15. I'm sorry, no, what is it? 4-13. You're wondering if you can get that good draft pick. Then, you struck out again on that quarterback. Sad.
I'm going to say, yeah, he did resign. He
was tired. He was tired of holding that thing on his back. Like, I'm going up the hill. Nah, he's like, if this is what you want, I'm giving it to you. Enjoy.
Yeah, I'm curious what he does next because I mean, if you go 19 seasons and never have a losing season, that the Cleveland Brown fans have no idea what that's like. Jets fans can remember Mark Sanchez, but that's about it. That's crazy.
I mean, Jeff, as they said, the Patriots have won 5 Super Bowls, lost, drafted a bust quarterback, and then drafted a potential MVP candidate in the span of the last time the Jets were in the playoffs.
Wow.
Like,
Jeez.
That's
not true.
No.
That's not true.
Jeff, think of how long it's been since Mark Sanchez was a quarterback.
They won Super Bowl since then. That's not right.
And you heard from Mark Sanchez? Like, is he going to jail or?
Mark's probably in he's bail. And he may be still in jail. Yeah.
Are he still locked up?
He may. I am not. There's been no more reporting of Mark Sanchez.
I'm like that joint went cold as a mug.
Yeah, I mean,
cold enough. Yeah, they were in the AFC Championship game back in January 2011.
Jeff, that's 14 years.
The Patriots have won Super Bowls since
5
then.
Super Bowls since then.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Wait,
yeah,
no, they've won more because they won 3 before then.
Okay,
they beat the Rams, they beat the Rams, and that was before then.
All right, that's one.
And then that was their first one. Mm-hmm. So then they beat the Eagles. Then they beat the what's their face? The Eagles and then the Panthers. Okay. That's 3 before then.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm with you. They're gonna be terrible. But I was like, that's not right. Because I know the Niners and Harbaugh beat Mark Sanchez. That sounds like that's not fair. I have a feeling the Bears might go all the way this year. I think you're wrong, King Collector. Hi, Daly. This weekend, the Rams will be leading 49 to 63 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and the Bears will come back. It really does feel like that's how it's been. Gosh, it's time for a Cinderella team. I agree. I really do agree. We'll take that. That has lost so many Hall of Famers and all pros. Yeah, I'm with you. It is time for a Cinderella team. This Cinderella team that doesn't have the number 1 draft pick.
Glaring at us, Jeff.
Huh?
She's glaring at us.
Just having a little conversation here. Not the number 1 seed that had a bye week last week. No, or real true Cinderella. Maybe the lowest seed left in the playoffs. That would qualify for Cinderella.
Yeah.
All right. Mine, once again, is going to be Apple. Trying to push out another 18 gigabyte update. I don't have space on my phone. What are y'all doing? Stop this. Do it piecemeal like video game companies. Here's a little update. You need 2 gigs, sure. You need 4. Why not? 5. I'll rearrange some stuff. I'll delete some photos. 17 and 18 gigs. What are we even talking about? Yeah.
I had to find 20 gigs on my computer. It was like, what? Whoa. We don't have that. It was like, so I got to get rid of some of these. I got to get rid of my digital movies. I hope I can find them from Apple TV now.
Like, what are y'all on?
Was it that highest thing?
It was 20 gigs. I mean, I have all my photos and music on my computer. So, I mean, I doubt because all of my music is downloaded. So it was, can you find 20 gigs of song you don't listen to? I guess so. It wasn't easy.
How many gigs on your phone though? What are you working with? A 64 gig phone? 128 gig phone?
I got either a 250. I got a 256. My phone is fine. My computer needed 20 gigs, and that was the.
That's right.
We ain't got it, homie. Oh gosh. 512.
Yeah, I feel like it's just so dumb. Like, make your updates smaller. There's no reason that they need to be this big. You all are providing an update. If you need to put out a 20 gig update, fix your phones. All right, my rant on that over. Let's go to the rant chief himself. Chief, who's your nominee for Dummy of the Week?
Oh, man, I don't, you know what, man?
Man, it's a peaceful week. This is ridiculous.
It is a peaceful week, man, but it's also funny, man. So, I feel like you get arrested for any and everything nowadays, right? So,
Okay,
because
I'll
I
take
probably
your
would have
word
got
for it.
arrested too. So apparently Kiefer Sutherland was leaving a dinner with a friend, orders an Uber Black, gets in it. Something happens where Kiefer Sutherland tells him to pull over and let him out. Dude keeps driving, right?
He had only 5 minutes to get to a place, Chief, before the commercial break ended.
Oh, well, okay. So he's telling the dude to pull over. Dude won't pull over. He tells
Get
the dude
out!
something like, pull over, or I'll kill you, right?
Stop the car!
So, however it happens, I don't know if he put hands on him or not, but the dude pulls over, calls the police. The police come, and they end up arresting Kiefer, right? And I'm thinking to myself, and it's funny because they needed a translator who spoke Russian to communicate to the Russian driver. So,
See,
Kiefer was even yelling,
Chief, this is
right?
a
How do
phony
you know he
story.
was being threatened?
This is a phony story.
You can tell
because
someone's
Jack Bauer is in the car trying to stop a Russian agent. And they're like, I don't understand. Nah, man. This is all a cover up. Jack Bauer had to save the day for us again. They're just Kiefer Sutherland. Wink. Got arrested.
Bro.
You know what? And this is once again what happened. CTU doesn't believe Jack Bauer.
Exactly. Gets arrested.
Freaking out. God.
So
Sure.
I'm like, yo, so I mean, if I'm telling somebody to pull over and they're like, no, right.
Yes, Mr. Bauer.
And then how do you not speak any English?
And no, I mean, truthfully, the thing is, our phones have Google Translate. If you say,
How do you know he's
says they
Russian?
don't know, because I mean, you know, when you've been out of the country and it's like, hey, we don't speak the same language. Google Translate will say, hey, I'll say what I need to say. Press play. Everybody understands what it is. If you're my driver, I expect you to have that feature enabled.
I guess, man. If you're my driver, I expect you to speak a little bit of English, especially in an Uber Black. And I'm not even saying like you have to get in there and have an intellectual conversation for me, but you should know, hey, pull over, stop here, let me out. You know what I mean? Like the basics.
Yeah.
The basics. You know what I mean? I don't expect them to be like, well, what do you think about what do you think about the gravity situation that's supposed to happen in August? Well, what I heard was, you know what I mean? So you should have some basic, because I mean,
at that
point, I'm going to freak out if somebody doesn't, and I'm broke, and I'm like, oh, where's he taking to me to? You know what I mean? Because I'm next thing I know, I got a spit running through me, roasting slowly. That's not gonna happen. You pull over, you let me out. That's what I was thinking. They're like, he's gonna try to take me somewhere and kill me. You know what I mean? I'm yelling, let me over, and he's just like,
especially if you are. Again, it's just if you're broke, you thinking this. But if you're a celebrity, you're like, yeah, when I need you to say, need you to pull over. I don't know what's going on because you're going a route that I know is not the most efficient route. I'm going to get upset. And that was I'm not expecting to have to pay $50,000 bond to get out of this situation, but you are going to let me out of this car.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And then the other thing I touched on that I think me and Snogan are talking about over here, the August 12th, is the gravity on Earth is supposed to stop for 7 seconds. Y'all heard that yet?
I know.
No.
So what's happening August 12th is supposedly some type of disruptive wave from 2 black holes or something collapsing.
From Skynet.
August 12th is supposed to be at some point during that day, 7 seconds. I think they got the time dick down, but 7 seconds of gravity.
I got 2 questions. What is Bruce Willis and Ben Affleck doing in August? And how do we get to take care of this thing?
Well, Jeff, I actually know President Morgan Freeman will handle this.
Okay. All right. What about Keanu?
Okay. You laugh down till you're floating. Till you're outside going up.
They
all float down.
Yeah. So we'll see, man. Hey, listen, Lawson, man, that is true, man. But if you don't speak English and you keep driving, I mean, what are you taking me to? What are you trying to do with me? You know what I mean?
Hopefully, he doesn't lock any doors, Chief.
Well, that's the problem. When as soon as you put that car in the drive and you roll over about 10 miles an hour, those doors click. You know what I mean? Especially in an Uber Black, that's going to be a new vehicle.
What if he raised the partition?
Hey, man.
Please.
I don't know what he going to do, man. I would have done the same thing, though. And then you get arrested?
I think that's one of those. I think that's one of the. If that is a scenario, I think a reasonable person has a fear. I don't know what's going on. I'm fearing for my safety. I think a judge is going to be like, hey, a reasonable person standard, you're okay. I mean,
right.
We don't like want everybody assaulted.
I am Russian. I am Russian. You know what I mean? Like, oh, my bad. Hold on. Let me get my Google Translate out. Hey, can you slow down and let me out, please?
I'm sure. You know what I mean? I'm sure Uber's not happy about this either because this is one of the things I'm sure they're like, hey, if we have celebrities getting in these cars, we want them to know, hey, when you order this Uber Black service, you are getting high quality service because I know here sometimes those Uber Blacks are hell of expensive, so they want, hey, we will make sure this does not happen in the future.
Two things, Chief. Did you notice that Jace was like, "You're not making enough money. I call Uber Black." And also, did you see this?
No. Did I say I ordered an Uber Black? I look at him, say, "Dang, that's expensive." I'll get my whatever I can get.
Yeah,
And Blake has a punishment for you if you get.
I don't think he would take. If you've seen the Equalizer, you already know what those Russian dudes do. So the first Equalizer, he was fighting the Russians for my girl. So I'm not taking any chances. And like I said, I didn't know he was Russian. I thought he was ignoring me.
Maybe he's a little bit behind on his TV. In America, Jack Bauer is actually played by an actor.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's what happened.
Maybe Kiefer Sutherland said, this dude recognizes me and is going to take me somewhere and eat me. And so...
Who knows?
Very dark, Chief.
Maybe he was a Russian plant, doesn't understand TV is TV, and thought he was going to help out Mother Russia. I don't know these things, okay? I got to take action.
I must break you, Kiefer. I'm like, oh, wow. Okay. So, I don't know. All I'm saying is, yeah, if you don't pull over when I say pull over, I'm going to give you a throttling about the nose and neck. So,
funny little.
Right. So, I don't know what's happening right at this point. It's a weird world now, man. No one's to be trusted. So you got to, you start to think your life's in danger, man. You got to start to pop somebody. Take the consequences later. If he's late, he's late. You know what I mean?
Oh, man. Exactly. TK Carter. That was
TK. And my man from what's his name? I don't know if he died. Did he not only down for but did the dude die from the Wire? Was he dead last week when we got on here? Isaiah Whitlock, was it?
Yeah,
Isaiah Whitlock and the what's his name? The rookie, the guy who became the teacher. He no, am I saying the wrong one? Yeah. But then another actor from The Wire passed too.
That's crazy, man. Every year, baby. The one thing 2025 will have is some of your favorite celebs going. So
I wouldn't mind some of my least favorites going too.
Well, it never happens that way.
It never does. Speaking of going, it's about that time. Jace, Chief, I appreciate you all for coming through. As always, shout out to everybody hanging out with us tonight. Blake Tarpley, Jalen Parks, Snow Glare, King Collector, Lawson Wallace, Blake Tarpley, Henry G, Ryan Daly,
Michael
Solis, Travis, Rick Cage, Snake Eyes already said yes. If not, one more time for the road. Travis Mitchell,
King of Collectors, King Collector.
Yes. All right. I think that's everybody. Of course, tomorrow I will be back with another edition of House Figure Files. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight, though. For now, this episode of the Oz Movie Files has been filed.